What is the dumbest thing you've ever heard someone say? Well, she never got pregnant before after his GF got pregnant and after asking my friend why didn't he use protection. I was microwaving some food, I hit the one so it would automatically cook it for a minute. My friend asked, why did you put it in for a minute? I usually put mine in for 60 seconds. I had to explain to him that it's the same thing. We were in high school. Someone in our group lost a flip-flop in a river, we watched it float downstream. Another person in our group said to be patient because it'll eventually do a full loop and come back. I dated a girl who thought seahorses were the size of regular horses. She was so disappointed at the aquarium. That there's no difference between turkey and ham because they both come from birds. I guess pigs really do fly in their world. How long does it take the meat to grow back on a cow when you shave it off? I knew someone who thought the sun and the moon were the same thing. She was 18 and just graduated high school. A new hire at the cotton mill that had dropped out of school to go to work. How long do we get off for spring break? This involves a conversation with a guy I used to work with who was trying to lose weight, so he was cutting down on pasta. Him, I've been doing pretty good, haven't had pasta in 2 weeks. Me, that's awesome, what's that you got in your hand there? Him, mac and cheese. Me, I thought you said you haven't had pasta in 2 weeks. Him, I haven't, this is mac and cheese. You have your facts and I'll have my facts. Rep. Hank Johnson, Democrat Georgia, who thought the island of Guam might tip over if too many people got on one side. If you drink a Coke and Amp, then a Diet Coke, the sugar cancels out. I was solving a Rubik's Cube and a guy asked me how many sides it has, and if I can make them all blue. I dated a girl who thought the hole in the ozone layer are where the space shuttle come through to land. A manager at my old job thought Alaska was an island next to Hawaii, because that's what it looks like on a map. Also asked me one day if you could get an STD from breathing the same air as someone with an STD. There were more, but I can't remember the rest. And this person was in charge. You can't get pregnant if you are on top grinning face with smiling eyes. My chiropractor can cure autism with his bare hands and some essential oils. Too bad her chiropractor couldn't cure stupid. The question right above this in my feed is, why is a square called a square when it has 6 sides and 8 corners? What year did this happen? We were watching The Lord of the Rings. Am I going to be accountable for everything I say? Overheard my old boss berating the rest of the staff in a shop I used to work at. We were closing down the Bed Bath & Beyond I worked at, and we moved all the non-functional displays of the kitchen appliances off to an empty corner, roped it off and put up signs that said displays do not work. Every single day, multiple times, we would find someone that had gone under the ropes over in that far-off corner looking at them, and when we went to run them off they would ask what it means displays do not work. I was talking to a patient and I asked them which arm was injured. They said, my left, your right. I was talking to them on the phone. These fireworks are wet. I'm gonna dry them off in the microwave. I'm allergic to oxygen. I asked if they meant to say oxycodone and they insisted, no, they were allergic to oxygen. When I worked at Starbucks, it was frequent question from customers to explain the difference between a hot and an iced drink. Anyone else not able to sleep at night? Yeah, I don't think I'm ternal. Took me a few to realize she thought the term was nocturnal. Many years ago, I had a short stint as a used car salesman. I overheard a fellow salesperson talking with a customer about a used truck he was looking at. The truck was 1 year old and had /15K miles on it. The customer told him, this is way too much money for this truck. I can get this year's model brand new for 000 less. My fellow salesman fired back, sure, but think of how much a new vehicle depreciates as soon as you drive it off the lot. Within a year or two, this truck will actually be worth more. He did not make that sale. You know right angle triangles? Well yeah, there are also left angle triangles, because triangles have two sides. My child has a high IQ, intellectual quality.